Fox, and I am now 85 and a half, and I've had the implants, the right leg, the right knee for 5 years and the left one for 4 years. But I was still doing more or less the same amount, but I'd always put in bandages on my knee, elastic bandage sort of thing on my knee when I went out walking. And my right leg was beginning to go sideways. It was getting a tilt on it, going out sideways, which is what the doctor, that's why I did that one first. The thing that worried me was I going to have to stop walking? Because I just live for going out in the countryside. I really enjoy it so much. I worried about the pains that I was getting in my knees and how long could I go on. And going downhill got rather excruciating. Yes, I was very well looked after. And the physiotherapist came to visit in the hospital. He got me going on steps. Yeah, I think so, really. Yeah, I think there was possibly less pain than I'd expected, but I tolerate pain fairly well, I think. Yeah, there was a certain amount of pain, but not unduly terrible. And the first knee, it was about 6 weeks before I drove. But I did not sleep the first 3 weeks very well at all because I was flat on my back. Now I can't sleep on my back. So I had some very bad nights and a certain amount of codeine. The second knee, I could just kink a little bit so that I could just go to my side a little bit. And I slept right through from the beginning for that one. I was so much better with that one. So I didn't use the codeine very much on there, just for a little while, but I managed it very well. And physiotherapy, I think, was very sparse, but I did do the exercises that they had suggested, so I did my best to keep it going. Yes and no. I think certainly the knees are not teenage knees. And I like to do quite a bit of gardening, but I cannot kneel down. That's one of the worst things. Metal inside flesh is not good for kneeling on. So I bend double and then get indigestion in the garden. So and that's the biggest drawback, I would say. Otherwise, I'm doing more or less the same, except that I am aging, so I'm cutting down a bit. And I'm not blaming the knees. They've been brilliant. Go to get a second opinion if you think it's necessary. Yeah, in a way, I don't think I'd have had it sooner. Because I've had it later, it would last longer. I'd probably see me out all right. And actually, I would have been waiting and waiting and waiting if I hadn't had it done when I had it done. I certainly wouldn't have been able to go on walking like I am doing. I suppose I would have carried on doing my usual household things, but I would have got so bored. I would have got, what do they call it, cabin fever. I do like going out and doing things, and we've got a motto in our walking group: keep walking. Our oldest member last week was 90, and yesterday with the rest of us he did 5 miles. I'm not sure I shall get to do that.